Good morning, everyone. This is Bag of Dawn at StockMarketCaddy.com. It is February 11th at 8 a.m. And, the media, the noisemakers, they really are. They're the noisemakers. They get everybody waiting. It's the jobs number, it's the jobs number, it's the jobs number. And it's yelling, it's yelling, it's yelling. Folks, if you are new to this game, it's a game. Who else would watch the Contrarian News Business Channel if they didn't try to create some hype? You'd be better off watching, cartoons or something, or listening to music or reading a book. But enough on that. Let's get to the markets. Please watch. It's still up. It's still public. We did what we called a look at the markets on a point and figure view on February 6th. Please take a look at it because much of what we had anticipated based on what the price action of the markets was showing is materializing. Let me also say this: if you think that you can learn to trade the markets by watching a video or two, even from us, you're nuts. Okay, you can't learn to play golf by going to the driving range, once or twice a week. You can go there 5 days a week and you still can't learn how to play golf. You can't learn how to fly fish by just going out and buying all the gear and walking into some river. I've been fly fishing for years, and if we go to Chile or Argentina to go fly fishing, the first thing I do is hire a guide for about $1,000 a day to find out what the fish are biting in that area, the lay of the river, and to get an education. It's well worth it. This is not a cheap solicitation for the naysayers out there to subscribe to us. I don't really care. We do this out of a labor of love to encourage people to take control over this part of their life, their own destiny. Get an education, a real education, not a seminar or two, but a real education from someone, and someone who is willing to mentor you, to sit down side by side. There's not many of those, but this can be learned. But years ago, I used to teach surgeons how to do surgery. I mean, you can't go to a course on total knee surgery and then put in a total knee the following week, even if you are a surgeon, right? So, folks, get an education. But let me show you what is going on. Let's take out the noise. Here is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is where it is. We were shorting up here at 16.2. This is where the break was. This is nothing more than a dead cat bounce. We won't become a little bit concerned unless this 15,950 gets taken out of 16,000, but we're going to want to see what it does up here. She's made a sharp move as expected off of this trend line. Now let's take a look at the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, this is the New York Stock Exchange, the NYSE. We like to look at this because it has even more stocks than the S&P. This is the break right here. It was at 10.2. The real top is at 10,450. We're not going to become concerned unless it gets to 10,450, 10.5. I want to see what it does up there. Otherwise, I'm going to stay short, and I'm going to turn off the CNBCs of the world and tune out the world and the Twitter sphere and do what I know best. Do what we've done, hundreds, thousands of times before. Read a good book, listen to some good music, and make some money. But folks, this is nothing. We would expect really a bounce up into here. We had said, if you watch our February 6th video, we expected a bounce, and we thought that it might form a more meaningful formation. And for that formation, let's now go to the SPYs. Here we are in the SPYs. Okay, we came down off the top. We said it would be tough to see a crash from this scenario. On February 6th, we said we would probably see some backing and filling and see the development of a more meaningful pattern. This is a very meaningful pattern that's taking place. If you don't know how to play it, you might want to give us a call to get an education. Check out our website. We have a DVD on how to trade point and figure. Very powerful pattern taking place. So it's going to break one way or the other. If you know what's beautiful about point and figure is you can calculate your risk. And this is an ideal opportunity to play. I don't have the time to go in to explain here how it's all going to be structured, but we got a very meaningful pattern taking place, especially if she resides or breaks to the downside. It'll be very distinct and obvious to us. Let's look at the cues. Look at the cues. Look at this baby. Okay, this was a high pole warning. Look at this high level consolidation. Look at this triangular pattern taking shape. Very, very significant. The cues break 84, 83. Look out. Folks, if you want an education on point and figure, if you're not familiar with this, feel free. Come to our website, come to the Pro Shop. We got a beautiful 2-hour DVD set. It's only $125 more. We think more than pay for itself, but it gives you a great value, great education. If you don't get an education from us, get an education from someone. Find a mentor. Find someone that you can go to. We even do ourselves. Folks that do this for a living with their own money. I'm not talking about some dude on Twitter or whatever, okay, that's got 35,000 followers, which can be bought, okay? So in any case, good luck. We treat our subscribers as adults. We're very serious about what we do, and be careful out there, especially where we are right now.